Hello everyone, welcome to Zion Traders YouTube channel. On this channel, we share our trade ideas, we review our weekly trade and signals, we forecast the directional bias of various asset class. Right, so if you want to learn the strategy that we use, make sure you visit Ostibina YouTube channel. Right, so you are going to learn the strategies we used. Right. Alright guys, so very quickly, what I'm going to be teaching on this video is how you can take signals, why you can take our signal and even other people's signals from everywhere, how you can interpret the signals. Yes, let's use that word, how to interpret the signals. Right, so something like this, let's say I dropped a signal today which is sheep sell, so something like this. So how do you interpret something like this now? So just make sure you pay attention, because I'm going to explain everything in detail, how you can basically understand a signal like this that is sent. Because many people, they understand numbers. When numbers are being sent, okay, sell at so price, buy at so price, stop loss at so price. Some people, they understand that, but this, they don't understand this one, something like this. Right, I'm going to explain what this is. Right, so guys, let's go to trading view now. I'm making this video because I just want to, most of you use phones, and I want most of you to be able to follow me, and so you guys will be able to see and understand everything. Right, even those that are using phone, those that are using laptop, you can understand everything. Right, so now let's start from this forecasting tool. Now let's, for instance, I'm done analyzing and I want to sell. I drop something like this. Let's, for instance, I drop something like this on the group. Now, how do you interpret this? Something like this. Now, how do you interpret what is next? What are you supposed to do? Right, so that is what I'm going to be showing you guys now. Right, so what you're supposed to do is this. Now, what you are supposed to do is this. When something like this is dropped, you see this red, this red part, this shaded red section. Right, this means the stop loss, the level of the stop loss. Right, so your entry is here, this between this red shaded part and this green shaded part. Right, this between these two, you can see this price here that is a 2175.741. this is the price. It means that this is your entry price. Right, this is your entry price. That's where you should enter. That is where you should enter the market. Right, so let me just type it out so that so first, we have gotten our entry. We know that our entry is what? Our entry is where, according to this forecasting tool now, our entry is what? Let me okay, 2175.741, 2175.741, 2175.741. Now this is our entry. Where is our stop loss going to be? SL. Right, so let's go and check and see where our SL is going to be. What the price, our SL, yeah, the price. All right, you can see I told you guys that this whole shaded area, this is your stop loss. Now what's the major stop loss? Where is your stop loss going to be? This last section, you can see this red shaded part here on the price section. This is 2180.357. right, that is it, 2180.357, 2180.357. this is the stop loss. So that should be your stop loss. How about your take profit? Now the last section of this green shaded part, now this last, you can see this line here, you can see 2164.0, which is this last area here. This is where your stop loss is. Right, so now look at this, you can see, check the price here. You're going to see it's shaded with green. Note the entry, you can see everything, they are all shaded, right, with different colors. Right, so what's the price here? 2164.050. right, 2164 0.050. Now this is everything you need to understand now, right? So this is it means what? Sell. FAUUSD, sell, right? This is what it means, right? Because if you look at it, right, if you look at it now, this people use different, right, different colors, right? But most people, you see, you will notice that the red shaded area is the stop loss. And for you to know that is even the stop loss, in most people, they use this stop loss level will be smaller, right? This stop loss area will be very small, will be smaller than the TP area will always be longer in many cases. But some people, they take like, that's when they are taking like 1:1 when it's equal, or they are taking less, right? Something like this. But then regardless, most people, they use this color scheme, right? You will see this color scheme. The red shaded area is the stop loss, right? That is it. And so in many cases, you notice that the red shaded area will be small, or whatever color. People use different colors, but just know that this is the color that most people tend to use, and the small shaded area is the stop loss, right? So this is how you interpret this kind of signal. Now let's use this Shiba Inu signal for instance. Now if you want to interpret Shiba Inu signal, look at it here. Although you see many red here, because there are other measurement, position size, position measurement tool on the chart. That's the reason why you see so many shaded areas. Regardless, we can see, you can trace this line, this end here, right? This line here, right, which is the stop loss, is this, which is 0.00003336, right? So what is your entry? You can trace this line here, which is between this red shaded portion and then this green shaded portion. You can see, you can trace it here. It's not this red though, right? So this one that has, I think, about this black background, right? That is the entry price. That is the entry price, which is 0.0003282, not 0.00. Not usually, most people, you see the color scheme, the stop loss level is actually red, right? Is actually shaded with red, while the entry level is this color. What's even the name of this color? With red background. But yes, a black background, sorry. This background is blue, sorry, something. So this the green shaded area, it's actually the take profit here, right? You can see, if you trace it from here to this place now, you can see that this is the one that aligns here. So it means this is the take profit area here, this take profit level, right? So this one is another position, perhaps another one. And look at something like this now. You can see this very one here, this is the TP for this one. This one here, this is the entry for this one. And then this stop loss, this is stop loss for this one. There are many others on the group. So but in my case, if you are taking my signal, I will try as much as possible to reduce the position size, this stuff on my chart, so that you guys can have a clear price stuff here. Or you see me, I will use something to indicate, but it's actually very visible. If you look at it, it's very, very, very visible. Okay, let's take a look at the GBP signal I sent today as well. So this is the GBP USD signal I sent today. So if you look at it here, so all you need to do is for you to trace it. Look at the line here, trace this line here. You notice that this red shaded area, which is 1.27998, is the stop loss. That's where you put your stop loss. How about the entry? Right, it's quite not so clear, but the entry is close to this 1.27918. It's actually 1.27929. Yeah, that's actually the entry price here. You can see it's a bit different, is a bit hidden. Anyways, it's hidden, but then if you trace it very well, you should know that the price is just around this area, right? You will notice that the price is just around this area. How about the take profit? You also trace the take profit. The take profit is here, right? 1.276 47, right? This is the take profit. So all you have to do is for you to trace it, and then you will be able to determine your take profit, your stop loss, and store all of that, right? So guys, that is it. So something like this, you can see this one is even very clear. You can see your stop loss, your entry, your take profit. This one here you are seeing here is for another one. Oh, you always trace whenever you see the chart, you always trace it, right? So when, let's say someone I give signal, or someone else, your mentor or anybody, drop signal and does not send any numbers, you only see this chart like this. When you see it like this, you will to understand what the signal is all about, guys. So that is how it is, guys. That is how it is, guys. All right, so now when I said GBP USD sell limit, price was here, right? Price was down here, and I was like, sell limit, look at your entry here, which is 1.28489. that's your entry. Your stop loss will be here 1.28642, and your take profit will be here 1.27864. all right, so if you want to be getting all these signals, I drop my signals for free. Make sure you join our Telegram channel using the link on the description. You can see the signals I do drop. You can see they make a whole lot of sense. And then I drop crypto and forex signals majorly. Yeah, I rarely drop synthetic. I've actually not been trading synthetic for some time now. So that is it, guys. That is how you interpret the signals that are being sent to you. And then let me just talk a little more about risk trade management. Now I want you guys to understand that the person that gave you a signal, or that shared signal with you, the person might not also share with you a trade management strategy and risk management. So one thing you need to understand is that trade management and risk management, they are very important part of trading. You can get your analysis right, but if your trade management and risk management is bad, definitely your trade is not going to go well. I'm telling you for sure. I've experienced this, right? So you need to have a good trade management technique and stick to it. So even though you are taking other people's signal, you don't know how to analyze, but guys, make sure you go carry your paper and biro and write out your trade management technique. It's very important, because if you don't have a good trade management technique, you will be losing. Even though the trade is even good, the signal provider, the trades are going well, the analysis are going well, and you find out that at the end of the day you'll be losing while other people are on profit. So make sure you go on your own, carry your paper and biro, write it down. Trade management, what is trade management? This trade management, it tells you, okay, this is what, when you take your enter your trade, this is what you will do when the trade is running. That's what trade management is basically, right? This is what you should do when the trade is running. This is what you should do. These are the things to do. Okay, when price gets to this level, this is what the next thing I will do. When price gets to one arrow, which is one risk to reward, this is what I should do. When price gets to this risk to reward, this is what I should do. That is what trade management basically is, right? That is what trade management basically is. So when price gets to, let's say it moves one arrow, one risk to reward in profit. What is risk to reward? I believe you understand what risk to reward is. Let's, for instance, I'm risking like $10 here. I'm risking $10 here. I'm risking $10 to make $30 here. So if my profit gets to $10, what am I going to do? Like my trade, it goes in my favor and gets to $10 in profit. What am I going to do? Am I just going to be watching and watch price gets to 2 arrow or gets to $20 and then reverses and go and hit stop loss again? No, these are the things you have to put all these things into consideration. Okay, you tell yourself, okay, when price gets to if I take my trade, let's say I'm risking $1 and then price gets to $1 in profit, I will go and break even my trade, right? Or I will reduce my risk to 50%, or you just do something, right? Then when price gets to 2 arrow, which is, let's say you are risking $1 and then your profit now gets to $2 in profit, your trade gets to $2 in profit. Okay, am I going to take partials, which am I going to take $1 out as profit, and then allow the others to the remaining one to run to profit, to hit TP? Am I going to do that, or I'm just going to watch the $2 go back, reverse against me, and go and hit stop loss? So these are the things you determine. So stuff like that. Or are you going to say, okay, since this signal provider, his take profit is very long, his take profit is around 6 risk to reward in profit. Okay, when my trade gets to 3 risk to reward, 3 arrow, I will exit the trade. So these are the things you determine them before you eventually take that trade. If you are able to determine these things, right, which is your trade management technique, everything is going to go so well for you, right? It's going to go well for you. That is it. And have a very good risk management. Don't risk. If you are taking my signal, for example, the same amount you are using for this particular signal is the same amount you should use for the second signal, because this signal, my first signal might not go well. Let's, for instance, you risk $10 on my first signal, and let's say you risk $10 on my first signal, and the signal doesn't go well. How about, and then I drop the next signal, and you now reduce your risk to $5, and that signal goes well, and the signal, let's say it runs into profit of 2 arrow. The only thing you are going to be doing is to recover your the money you lost, which is going to give you only $10. But if you risk the same amount, it is going to give you recover your losses and then give you even profit. So these are the things you should do, right? You should do, even though you are taking other people's signal. For you to be profitable even while taking other people's signal is very important. It's part of trading, right? Very, very, very important part of trading. All right, guys, apart from the psychological aspect, trade management, risk management, they are so important. And signal provider will not do this for you. He can share his own. If he share his own, left for you to adopt his own, or you adopt your own. It's just adoptable. But most signal providers, they will only share signals with you. They will not share their trade management technique with you. It's left for you. Personally, I won't tell you. I can tell you, okay, this is what I did. I can share it with you, but then it's left for you to use that or use your own. That is it, guys. If you do this, guys, you are going to be profitable, right? Let's, for example, you are taking my signals, that means you are going to be profitable. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.